Well, my name is Kelly Nutting, and I'm a mental health therapist. And I get the privilege of being located at a high school, which I think every school should have. And a little bit about me, I was raised, I often say I was raised in a very natural family. So I say sometimes by hippies, and I loved my high school counselor. She was extremely helpful to me, really kind of guided me in a lot of ways during a time that was, we don't know what we're doing or who we are half the time. And so I kind of, when I got older, realized that I had a love for teenagers and had a love for adolescents and helping them through this beautiful, beautiful stage of development. I think it's the most beautiful stage of development. I'd never go back and do it again, but it's all about identity formation. And I think that there's something really remarkable about that. And so I became a therapist. I was a teacher for a number of years and really wanted to work more one-on-one. And so I became a therapist and started working one-on-one with kiddos, with teens. Okay, so what I do on the daily here at West Valley High School is it's much different than like a school counselor. School counselor is going to help you with grades. They're going to help you if you are, having a hard time. They're going to help you with your credits and all that. What I do is just work mental health. So I work with kids regularly on issues such as anxiety, depression, trauma, whatever they're dealing with and need help with. We meet weekly. So I can do that here, and it makes it very accessible to have a mental health therapist at a high school, which again, I'm going to repeat, every high school needs one. And so it's even being able to offer that and making it more accessible to those who normally wouldn't be able to get access to care. So kind of being right here is very beneficial. The other part of my work is if there is a crisis, if someone is coming in with suicidal ideation, I'm right here to assess and walk that family through whatever is needed, and be here with anything that walks through the door. So it's kind of nice that, that it's right then and there. And I'm really passionate about it. I love working with adolescents. And I think it's one of the most beautiful stages of development that there is. It's all about identity formation. I just want to see them as healthy and happy as they can be so that they're a much healthier and happier adult. All right. I think the reason I chose, to go into this profession, it wasn't just like one thing that happened in my life that made me say, oh, I want to be a therapist. But I think it was just a combination of everything. Being a big thinker about life, really having a love for people. I love people. And I think that, through like middle school and high school, kind of that feeling of being lost, like not understanding exactly what's going on. And needing someone to kind of talk to outside of my family unit. And then, like I said before, once I met my high school counselor, and she was just Mrs. Curry, I'll never forget her name, just lovely and would take time with me, and I'm so grateful for that experience. She really did help this, adolescent figure life out and made time for me and helped me get through like decision making and maybe anxiety around the world and what was going to come after high school and just those kind of things. And when I was older and a teacher and thinking, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. Every child should have, access to something like that. And so it's really kind of what drove me to be a therapist. And again, just really passionate about mental health and seeing it, the stigma around it, like tore down, is really important to me. And I wish lots of young people would go into the area of mental health. I think your generation is going to be incredible. It is already incredible. the most knowledgeable generation that we've ever had. And if any of you young folks are going to go into become a therapist, wow, that would be amazing.